guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is one I've never done, which is a cook and clean with me. I don't know why I've never done it, but I'm going to be cooking and doing a little bit of cleaning. I've been trying to start cooking a little earlier nowadays so I have more time at night and then I could go to sleep earlier, and it's been working really nicely, so I definitely recommend doing it. But also this video is partner up with HelloFresh. They are sponsoring this video and I cannot tell you how excited I am about this. And I don't know why I hadn't done HelloFresh, even though my mother-in-law does it, my sister-in-law does it. So many people I know use HelloFresh, and I've actually tried so many of the recipes and they're amazing. In case you don't know what HelloFresh is, it is a meal delivery company that delivers ingredients for you to make amazing meals. So they don't deliver just a frozen meal or anything like that. They deliver all the ingredients you need to make amazing meals. Everything comes packaged beautifully. You don't need to make measurements. You don't need to go to the grocery store for everything. Everything is ready and delivered to your door. Like, how amazing is that? Even Tone was like, why haven't we done this before? So I do have a link and a coupon code in the description box for you guys to check out in case you want to try them out. Oh my god, we are so glad we did it. Tone has been cooking, so if you want your husband to cook, make sure you get one of these. If you follow the instructions to the T, the dish will come out exactly how it's pictured, and they are so good, you guys, so good. So I definitely recommend getting them. I think the best part for me as far as getting these meals, which we are going to be getting all the time, is not so much because I hate cooking or because I don't know how to. I do, but our biggest issue, or my biggest issue, and what turns into an argument with Tone most of the time, is what do I make for dinner? Like, I don't know what to make and I don't want to do the same thing over and over, so I constantly find myself during the day like, what should I make? And this, you don't have to do any of that. Like, I already know what's gonna be for dinner. I already know that I don't need to grab any ingredients because they all are in the package. So it just makes life so much easier. You could choose what day you want your food delivered, what week. You could choose your meals. There's so many options that you could choose from. So it's definitely, I say, worth it because it just makes life a little bit easier. And as a mom, who doesn't want life to be a little bit easier? Can we all agree? So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with dinner, and then hopefully I could shower after dinner and blow dry my hair. That's my plan. I really want to blow dry my hair tonight. Tone could maybe clean up after dinner, and then I want to do a light cleaning around here just because I feel like the floors need to be vacuumed and mopped, and you know, the counter and stuff needs to be cleared up. So let's go ahead and get started with the food. This is what we're making today. Sesame beef tacos. Super excited about these. It says 5 minutes prep, 20-minute cooking, 720 calories, 720 calories. And then here are the directions. Okay, so here's everything that comes in the box. I love these. I love how tiny and cute they are, but I wish my camera will focus. But anyways, so this is probably my favorite part, is that they seriously send you everything that you would need with your dinner. I mean, even the hot sauce for after and the sour cream, pretty much everything. You don't need to go grocery shopping. You don't need to go get anything. Everything that is in the recipe, they send you in the bag. Measurements are to the point, so you don't even have to measure anything. You just put everything together and that's it. So after you wash all your produce, I'm gonna go ahead and slice everything up. I am following the directions they sent to the T, just step by step. They're so easy to follow, so I am just following all the steps how they say to do it. Okay, now that I have everything chopped up, I'm gonna go ahead and keep going with step number 2. So once everything is sliced up, I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I'm gonna kind of pickle these cucumbers and radish. They send you the vinegar, these containers I'm in love with, they're so cute. So I am doing the recipe for 4 people. You could do it for 2 or for 4. I decided to do it for 4 because I know Tone eats a lot, and if we have leftovers, I could just have it for lunch. So I'm doing it for 4, so I'm pretty much using everything they send. There is some ingredients that they send you more of, and they'll let you know that they sent you more of them, so you measure those. But the only thing that wasn't in the box was salt, pepper, and sugar, which I'm sure everybody has at their house. So that's the only things that I'm adding from my kitchen. So once I have my cucumber and radishes kind of pickling, I'll put them to the side, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this crema, which is pretty much sour cream. It says to add salt and pepper to your taste, and also the Korean chili flakes that they sent me. I don't like really spicy food, so I am just kind of adding a little bit and tasting it, and then just adding some more if I feel like I could handle the heat. Okay, so once I have the toppings ready, I'm gonna go ahead and make my meat. So I drizzle some olive oil in this pan, and I added my scallions. I'm gonna let them cook a little bit, and I'm also gonna add the purple cabbage that they sent me. They sent 2 bags again for the 4 people portion, but Tone is not a cabbage lover, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add 1 of the bags instead of both of them, and I'll have the other cabbage left over. I'll use it. I love cabbage. He just doesn't like it too much, so I didn't want to put too much. But once the cabbage cooks for about 5 minutes, it said there, I put the timer and let it cook for 5 minutes with the onions. I went ahead and added the beef. Once you have the beef in there, you want to break it up with the spatula, and then you're going to go ahead and add the garlic powder, which they sent you to. And then again, you're going to mix all of that, chop it up nicely, and let it cook. And the last thing I'm adding right now, before I let all the meat cook, is a teaspoon of sugar. So once your meat has cooked and is nice and brown, you're going to go ahead and add salt and pepper. You're also going to be adding 1 or 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, depending on how many people you're doing this for. And then last, you're going to go ahead and add some sesame oil. So it called for 2 tablespoons. I did 1.5, or actually like 1 and a little bit, just 1 of the packages, because I am allergic to sesame seeds. I'm okay with oil, but it still gives me a little bit of a stomachache, so I didn't want to add all of it. And then you could go ahead and add a pinch of the chili flakes, or to taste. Now that everything is ready, I'm going to go ahead and heat up my tortillas. Just wrap them in a wet paper towel, put them in the microwave for 30 seconds. I pulled apart the cilantro, and me and P are putting dishes away while Ton sets everything on the table. So we're all done. That was super quick. I just put everything on the table so we could put them together, but I'm gonna go ahead and put mine like the picture, just so I feel accomplished. This meal was so easy to make, you guys. It took me no time, and following the directions just made life so easy. And I'm telling you, this combination, I would have never put it together myself because I'm not like a chef like that, but it's so good. Hello everyone, dinner was so good. I meant to tell you that when we were still eating, but I realized that my camera died and I didn't have a battery charging, so I actually charged this one for a little bit, and here I am. I blow dry my hair. How does it look? I did it kind of fast because I really want to get this cleaning done, but you know what, it's good enough. So dinner was so good, you guys. Those tacos were so stinking good, and like paired with the pickles and the radish and just everything together just was really good. Tone loved them. I love them. So I'm excited I got those. Tone is like, this is so easy, like we need to get these more often. I'm like, you got it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a load of wash in the washer. Tone cleaned up after dinner, so it's pretty much clean out there. It's just like a few things, and then all I want to do is just kind of wipe things down, vacuum, and then I also want to put these clothes away. So Penelope has been a little bit sick, so I've been kind of like washing her clothes every night and disinfecting the house real good. So I am doing a load of wash for her, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and finish cleaning up what Tone didn't clean up. He never cleans the table. I always do it, so I am wiping it down with my German chamois and my Mrs. Meyer's multi-surface spray. I'm still using the peony. It's almost done, but I refuse to let it finish. I just love this smell. It's like my favorite one. Okay, so for Penelope's high chair, I kind of like just picked up whatever food was around it, but I am wiping it all with some Lysol wipes because again, she's being kind of sick, so I just want to disinfect everything. I usually use the baby Ganex wipes, but I ran out of them and I cannot find them anywhere here. I have to order them on Amazon, so I am just using good old Lysol wipes. Back in the kitchen, Tone took care of all the dishes after dinner, so all I'm washing here is Penelope's bottle that she just had. I'm gonna go ahead and disinfect all these bottles, so I just wanted to wash them before I boil them. Just in case you're wondering, that big pot is just water to boil all the bottles. And again, I am just wiping down all my counters with the Mrs. Meyer's multi-surface spray. This is pretty much what I do every night after dinner. Tone kind of just cleans up really quick, and then I'll go in with a multi-surface spray and just wipe everything down. I am switching that load into the dryer before I forget, because if I don't do it right away, I will forget and I will have to rewash it tomorrow. To finish the kitchen, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe down the counter, which, can we talk about how cleared up it is? There was only like 2 things on it because we've been home all day, so I've been keeping it organized, but I'm just wiping it down and taking care of the sink, and then we can move on to the living room. For the sink, I'm just using some soap and water and scrubbing it down with a sponge. But what I did is, once I was done boiling all of Penelope's bottles with that hot water, I just put it all over the sink, and it just makes it so shiny, you guys. And I dried it, but I forgot to record it. Back in the living room, it is not too bad. I had picked up her toys before, so I'm just picking up a few more toys that she played with before she went to bed. And then I am just kind of organizing everything, and I am going to be cleaning a lot of her toys that she played with today, disinfecting them with Lysol wipes, just to make sure that I am killing any virus. And I also went ahead and wiped down the mat with the Lysol wipes. And of course, you can't forget about the trash can. I clean it pretty much every night. Tonight I'm just using the Lysol wipes to wipe it down because Penelope loves throwing things away, so she's always touching the trash can. Once that's done, I'm just gonna go ahead and vacuum everywhere. Okay, so this is something I don't do every night. I do not vacuum and mop every night, but again, because Penelope's sick, I feel like I need to mop the floors, and of course, if I'm gonna mop, I have to vacuum before, and I just felt like the floor needed it, but this is not something I do every night. Up to this point, I do every night. I clean the table, the counters, all that I do every night, and I also clean up the living room and the trash can, but I do not vacuum and mop every night. If I need to pick up food around Penelope's high chair, I'll usually use my little Shark handheld vacuum, and that's about it. And if there is something spilled, I will use the Swiffer jet just to kind of get rid of that, but this is not something I do on a daily. However, I must say that whenever I do this at night, waking up the next day just feels so good, for everything to be so clean and not have to worry about it throughout the day. I really like that. Moving on to mopping, I'm actually using some of the liquid Lysol, and I boiled some water and put it in the bucket because I really want to disinfect. I am dying to get a new steam mop. Ours got lost when we moved and I haven't gotten one yet, but I will probably be getting the same one I used to have, which is a Shark one, and it was amazing and they're great for disinfecting.
I also wanted to mention that I love this mop. I get so many questions about it all the time. It's the spin mop. You could get it so many places and it's about 30 bucks. I have a link down below if you guys want to check it out if you can find it locally, but it's amazing. I take off the head and I put it in the washer and it's always so easy to use and so light, and it's amazing. Okay guys, so that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. Let me know if you already use HelloFresh or if you want to try it out. I love the fact that you could keep those recipes and continue to do them if you really love them. There's tons of recipes that Tone's mom does and taught me that are from HelloFresh, so that's something else that I love about this company. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time watching one of my videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.